Pack show looks nice.
Hey guys, I'm back by popular demand. Thank you to all two of you. Today we got the Storm Axiom Pearl. So the Axiom Pearl here has the Orbital Core as well as the Nano Extreme Pearl cover stock. It's very similar to the Axiom Solid here, which has the same Orbital Core, but the Nano Extreme Solid cover. We'll also be comparing the Axiom Pearl here to the Trend, another strong symmetric pearl ball from Storm. So usually when Storm comes out with a pearl version of a solid ball, they actually change the cover stocks. In the pearl ball, they make it a little bit weaker, so when they add the pearl, both cover stocks should be similar in strengths. However, with these Axioms here, they didn't do that. So we're expecting this Axiom Pearl to hook a couple boards more than the Axiom Solid. Between the Axiom Pearl and the Trend here, both cores have about similar strengths, but because this cover stock is so much stronger, we expect it to hook earlier and more. Jung today will be bowling on 42-foot chromium. You can see it right here. So this pattern has a bit more volume, it's about medium length, and we think each of these balls can really shine on it. We can play different angles, play with speeds, and hopefully we could see the real differences in each ball. Let's head over to the lanes with Jung.
It's a nice rack you got there. JUNGO's back. Axiom Pearl, and the Trend, baby. Get lined up with the Axiom first. Barker was gracious enough to put this back to box because I use it a lot. Money as usual with the Axiom. It's one of my favorite balls. One of. Same Axiom we did in the previous Axiom ball review vid when I compared it against the Phase 2. I use it regularly in league because it's one of the better rolling balls for me. Switch zone there, last strike. Let's pack one and then we'll throw the Axiom Pearl. Alright, pack show. Now, Axiom Pearl. So like Sean said in the shop, I think the Axiom Pearl is actually going to hook a couple more boards than the regular Axiom. That Pearl additive is going to make it a little bit more aggressive, I think. It's going to go a little bit further down lane and hook a little bit more. Actually, pretty similar amount of boards hooked. I think I missed a hair right with that one compared to the Axiom on the last shot. Definitely a much more defined hook shape in the back. Went dead flush too. Very similar in terms of boards hook, but totally different shape. Speed! All right, dead flush last shot with the Axiom Pearl. Let's move 2 left. Okay, I can only laugh at that one. Brutal. That dive's pretty nice at the end there. As you can see, Axiom Solid, nice and smooth. Went through the pins really well. If we were bowling for score, I'd definitely use the Solid. Pearl, definitely sharper. Similar amount of boards hooked. So let's try the Trend. Another recent Sim Pearl from Storm. Wow, that actually looked really nice. So the Axiom Pearl definitely hooks more. Axiom Pearl dove through the pocket, almost up to 4.9. And the Trend went flush. So we're getting a couple more boards of hook already out of the Axiom Pearl. Let's throw the star of the show again. Let's go 2 more left. Wow, that ball really hooks a lot. You can really see the hook shape, super defined. Way easier to see with the colors on the ball, right? Saying probably 4 more boards of hook from the Axiom Pearl from the Trend. Okay, Axiom Solid on the same line. Let's really pay attention to the shape. I think the amount of boards hook is going to be really close. Much smoother down lane. As you can see, really close in the amount of boards hooked. Both of them went flush. Just the shape. Same layout, everything on all three. Just really pay attention to the shape difference. So with that being said, smoother ball, the Axiom Solid, is gonna be much better on the fresh. And when you're trying to play a little bit straighter, it's gonna give you a little bit more predictability. And the Axiom Pearl, when you have to get left, and really need that ball to make the corner. And then after that is the trend, because the trend hooks way less. Storm keeps making good balls. All right, last vid, I asked you what was your favorite ball. Comment down below your least favorite ball. Let's see these pouring in. Please like and subscribe, guys. Subscribers are coming fast and furious. Let's keep growing. We got lots of videos coming out soon. Not just ball reviews, we're gonna do a lot more. Okay, let's go 2 more left with the Axiom Pearl. Damn, that looks nice. That cut through the pins, like, super nice. Okay, so we know this ball is super money from inside there. Let's try and move right with it. Compare it with the Axiom, playing much straighter and more ball speed. So last shot I was standing on 36 with the Axiom Pearl. Went through the pins, great. Let's go back, let's move to 20. Play a much straighter line, much more direct angle, and then let's compare the two. I actually threw that one really well. I don't like playing straighter. My game likes me to hook it. So the Axiom really looked really nice there. Picked up in the right spot, went through the pins really well, left the bone 9. Let's try and throw the same shot here with the Pearl. Same 9 pin with that. I don't know if you could see that, but I definitely saw the Axiom Solid pick up a bit earlier and be a little bit smoother. Both balls left a 9 pin. The Axiom Solid is going to be much more predictable. All right, let's try and go directly down 10 here, or close to. I'm going to up the speed and take a little bit of the rev rate off. Not directly down 10, but pretty close. But that looked really good. So when you're playing the straighter angles, this Axiom Solid definitely looks really good. Throw the Pearl on that line. Let's see if we can get it to roll nice and early and face up like the Solid. Threw that one pretty good. Similar line, missed a little bit left there, but you can even see the reaction there when I back out the hand a little bit to get less rev rate. It still turns the corner really hard. When you're playing straighter angles, Axiom Solid's gonna be much easier to control. When you're playing left and you're hooking in it a lot, Axiom Pearl is good. We're going trend, same line as that, nice and straight. Threw that one really well again. Surprised myself, actually. You can see it just doesn't have that pop down lane like the Axiom Pearl does. It's a much weaker ball. So the Axiom Solid starts much earlier, goes through the pins really good. Axiom Pearl, equally as strong, goes a bit further down lane, dives through the pins really nice. Trend on that same line, bit of a weak 10 there, almost a 7-10. So definitely a weaker ball. The trend is definitely weaker than the Axiom. All right, so we did where I think we should play for the pattern. We did right up 10. So let's go way left and compare the two Axioms. So when I'm deep inside like that, I'm gonna slow the speed down and try and get around it so the ball makes the corner down lane. But the Axiom Solid there was a little weak down lane, left a swisher 10. So I think the Axiom Pearl's gonna go straight through the pins really nice. Still see the lines on this ball. Yeah, really similar in boards of hook. Far right, middle, far left, but you can really see the difference there of how the balls react down lane. Okay, so standing on 46 with that one. So let's go to 50 and let's throw all 3 and see how they react. Pretty good shot there. Just the ball is too early to be that deep. A little too deep now with all these balls. Didn't quite have enough legs there to get back, but you can really see the difference in shape between the Axioms there. Okay, let's throw the trend on the same line. Triple sham. Triple shams, man. You gotta freshen it up once a year at least. Yeah, makes total sense. 2-4-10 there. Just hooks 4-ish boards less than the Axioms. Let's get back to the shop.
So we're back from the lanes. Jung, was I right in my predictions?
Half right there, cousin Shawnee.
All right.
As you can see, the Axiom Pearl hooks about the same amount of boards as the Axiom Solid, just a much different shape, goes through the pins way differently. Same amount of boards hooked overall, I think. So you're right about the Axiom Pearl versus the Trend. Axiom Pearl definitely picks up earlier, much stronger through the mid lane and back end, and out hooks it by 4 to 5 boards, easy.
All right, Jung, so we saw you play kind of in the middle. We saw you play far right and then far left. Where's the best spot for this Axiom Pearl?
I would say definitely in the sweet spot is the middle there. Struck a few times, definitely went through the pins really well. And then when I moved far left, it still looked really good. Went through the pins super nice. The pattern was a little bit too fresh to be that far left, but it really surprised me how it turned the corner and went through the pins.
So you said it was a bit too fresh to get way left, but would you still throw this on the fresh?
That's a great question. It actually looked pretty good on the fresh, but honestly, if I had the Axiom Solid with me, I'd probably start with that. Just a little bit rounder shape, a little bit more controllable off the spot when it starts hooking. And then after the Axiom Solid gets a little early, starts leaving 10 pins, you know, then I can go to the Axiom Pearl.
All right, Jung, I know you love this Axiom Solid, and you said the Axiom Pearl kind of hooks around the same. Do you really need both?
For my game, I think I need both, definitely. The Axiom Solid, I use it a ton. Right, it rolls nice and early, very smooth, predictable on the fresh, and the Axiom Pearl here would just be a nice progression after that. Same amount of boards hooks, just a really different shape down lane, much sharper. So for those of you who have an Axiom Solid and you really love it, the core cover combination really suits you, I would say drill up an Axiom Pearl as well. The same exact ball, just has pearl additive and a shiny cover. Woo!
Where's the Axiom Pearl on your graph?
All right, we're going same strength as the Axiom Solid, 7, and we got to go much sharper down lane, so another 7. 7, 7, lucky 7s. Casinos are closed.
Okay, Jung, what's your final thoughts on the Axiom Pearl?
Today in league, we bowled on 41 feet. I started with the Axiom, looked pretty good. Then I went down to my idle, but it just wasn't enough down lane. So I think next week, after the Axiom Solid, I'm gonna go into this Axiom Pearl, and hopefully it gives the shape I'm looking for after the Axiom Solid here.
Thanks for watching JR Pro Shop vids. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you tell us what's your least favorite ball.
Jungle Barks, promo code, shop.buffabowling.com. Check out the website, see what he's got. Absolutely everything.
Coming up next, we've had some people ask us to throw the nuclear cell, another Rotogrip ball, so Jungle will be doing that.
Hopefully you don't get sick of the jungle. See you in the next vid.
I'm sick of the Jungle.